What's up, guys? Hector here with a look at the new Mondo Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1/6 scale Donatello figure. Yes, this is a limited edition version or timed edition. I don't freaking know. I get confused on all that. But it is the one with all the cool extra gadgets and stuff. So, I had to get, it's funny because you think that you're caught up with Mondo or you're getting caught up, and then bam, they're releasing another line, and they decided to do the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And instead of going through the animated route, they decided to go through the movie route. And from what I understand from watching some of the episodes of Toy Talk and the way they're talking about this line, it's basically kind of like a expansion of the movie, of how the movie would be, I guess, after this. I don't know if it's after the second one or the first one, but the way they're gonna go. So we'll see how it goes, how far this goes. But I did love the movie, and I distinctly remember that song "Turtle Power." And I'm gonna tell you something funny. You're probably gonna laugh, of course, but it's all good. I remember when I was, I think it was in middle school. I had to take drama for an elective. I just took it, and I do like all those aspects of film and all that drama, and I did like it. But I remember that we had to do a lip sync as a grade, and me, I was so shy, and I just had no clue what the hell to do. And I think I watched the movie, and I remember Turtle Power, and I did that. So somewhere out there is a tape of me, dancing and singing along. So hopefully we never find it, because I'm sure I look like a total dweeb. But anyway, back to the figure here. We got this beautiful artwork on the cover. It just looks so gorgeous. I mean, Donatello, he's not my favorite turtle. I do like him a lot. And of course, in the arcade game, I use him and Leonardo the most. I do love Leonardo most because of Blue, and I just, the leadership thing, I just like that, But I did love Donatello. I think he's pretty cool with all his gadgets and smart stuff. But this artwork right here is insane. You got a lot going on. I guess he's in his lab, creating things, and he's got, the new mousers, one mouser, and then he's got this one on a, on like an RC car thing, which is interesting because wasn't Baxter in charge of the mouser? So maybe he found one and reprogrammed him, I guess. But yeah, look at this beautiful art. Like, this would definitely be on a poster. So let's go ahead and look at this. And I'm using a new setup. I have a new phone. I'm actually using hands-free microphones. Got a few lights up. Let me know what you think of the new setup. Hopefully going forward, we're gonna do this. I do, want to change a little bit of what I do. But anyway, so let's go and look at the box. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles logo is all over the box. It's on the back here, on the side panels, in the back, and then, on the top and then on the bottom. But here's the back of this box. And the thing I really like about it is this whole cartoon strip type of thing, and it says "to be continued." Something goes off, I guess, on the the comm that they use, and you can see everything who is involved. You got Hector and Brian and everybody. A lot of people involved on this project, and I can tell that this is a big love for them, because they did something that they haven't done in such a long time. And when we go turn around the box to the front and we open it up, you now have the window box again, where you can see the figure inside, which is freaking cool. Like, they haven't done this in a very long time. Now, of course, on this side, you can see that there's a whole, description and stuff going on. But inside that, we have a comic book, which is so freaking cool. Like, I'm super excited about that, so there's a whole little story here, which is pretty freaking awesome. I'm super excited about this. This is great. I mean, it's a beautiful touch. I think this is one thing that I can tell the love, you know what I mean? Because they've never done this before. Of course, they did in the X-Men figures. They do like this comic strips in the front of the boxes or all over the boxes. But this is just a whole new thing. So this is super cool. All right, let's get this guy out of the packaging and get a closer look at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1/6 scale Donatello figure from Mondo. We'll be right back. All right, here's Mr. Donatello out of the packaging, looking super cool. I am loving everything about this. Man, Mondo, I just can't. With every single release, it just gets better and better. And you know, I just, I'm, I'm just taken back. This is art. They created an art sculpture. This is not just an action figure. This is not just a, you know, something to put on the shelf. This is something to look at. This is something that we, um, you know, it's just beautiful. It's beautiful. Um, and I mean, I'm taken back. Like I can't even talk of how beautiful this guy is. I mean, look at the amount of detail on him with the purple colors to the green, the shell. I mean, all the accessories. I mean, let's get a closer look at that face sculpt. I mean, dang, look at that. Then he got his fanny pack, which is hilarious. The letter D for Donnie, and then all the gadgets that he has. Then the back, and look at that turtle shell. I mean, look at how that looks like a real turtle. Like if you had a turtle, I mean, I never had a turtle before, but I mean, you got the texture is gorgeous. Like this thing is nice. I mean, and of course, like that green color comes out. And then he has two knee pads, and one has a band-aid. Lord Jesus, what? That is so funny. And then the straps on his feet, he has one on the purple and then one in a tan color. And then of course his arm he has some arm pads also, and of course again the little purple one. I guess those kind of remind me of what the kids did you wore when we rode their bikes and stuff like that. But man, this is, oh my god, I'm really really having a hard time thinking which figure is going to be the best of the year. So I think what I'm going to do is just, I think everything's the best of the thing. I'm just going to do like one of those countdowns, the rewind of 2026 rewind, because to top, anyway. All right. Yeah, I'm just, like I said, I'm speechless. This thing is just gorgeous, like beautiful. Everything about it. Like you look at the vein coming through the arm right there. I mean, you got veins popping. You got like a little nuclear button there. I mean, Jesus. I mean, the more and more I look at them, the more and more stuff comes out that I'm just like, and I can tell you that green color is just gorgeous. Look at that face sculpt. He's got freckles in there. We've got freckles on his arms, the shoulders. Oh man. So yeah, so he does come with a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna put him on this side. Oh, don't fall. Please don't fall. Okay, let's see here. All right, so this is a daunting task because it's a lot of stuff, meaning we have a lot of stuff to look at. Let's go ahead and look at the hands. He does come with 2 fists. So put those right there. And then 2 loser hands. Well, I don't know if it's loser, but he's got the right and the left. So, and then he has, I should get these closer to me so I can figure out which is which. I think he's throwing you the finger hands. And look at the fingernails, which is freaking awesome. I didn't really look at the toenails. I mean, look at that. They're just so detailed and worn out, and he's been around, been doing some battle. His 2 gripping hands. Okay. Yeah, he comes with a lot of hands. So you have a lot of display options. And then he has, I can just say that these are like the picking hands, I guess. You can pick something up with. So that's a lot of freaking hands. So basically 6, of course, what he has right here on that hand. These hands, and then of course 6 total. Oh, no. Sorry, 8. And he has these glove hands. 1, one open with that white glove on it with like that. Look at that black texture on it. It looks like a real glove. Tell you, man, they do so much detail with these. And then of course another gripping hand, same glove, about black and white texturing on that. I mean, it's just nice and smooth. Look at that. Oh my God, this is crazy. Are this okay? These are the wait. They look like they're the right and they're both right hands. Oh, I thought they'd be. Well, I guess I don't know. Looking on the box. I guess he doesn't have. All right, so he does come with a lot of. Let's look at the head sculpt. So, I'm sorry, but this one gives me nightmares. I mean, I love the detail and the smiling and everything. Of course, you know, but you got those eyes, pretty eyes. He has good. I don't know. Maybe it's the eyes that make me freak out, but you know, I mean, he's all happy. That's just funny to me. I don't know. Okay, let's move these up this way so we can get them. Because not a lot of people want to look at the hands, right? Put that right there. Then we got the, oh, this is probably, oh, hold on. Let's get this one first. The grin one, that's cool. I like that one. His teeth. Look at that. You can see the gums and everything on there. And then I think this is my favorite one. The mean one. Look at that. So mean. All right, so like he comes with tons of accessories. Lord Jesus, I don't even know where to begin. And I told myself that I was gonna. Okay, so next up we got what is called, and if I'm saying this wrong, you can tell me in the comments. You probably will. Kanawa blade. I cannot say that for a life of me, but that's really cool. Has a lot of detail on it. Has a brown handle and that nice silver color. And then he has a regular hand blade, which is, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, the shorter blade. So, and then he comes with some Chinese stars that are, let's see here. Wait, I'm confused. Oh yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm looking at the website to make sure I got it right. So these are upgraded ninja stars because they're tech. Excuse me. Have the middle green part, and then here's the back of them. Okay. He has the telecommunicator, and as you can see, he's talking to Leo. That is so freaking cool. I mean, this is small. Look, you go. Do you get closer? You see the detail of the little. He's talking to Leo. What's up, Leo? He has the wristwatch. Yeah, so this is a wristwatch. It's like one of those Nokia things back in the day. Cool. He comes with a screwdriver. And it's a flathead. You would think he'd come with a star head too, but I guess not. He's got a wrench. And then, of course, the screwdriver it's red with the black handle. This is silver with the black handle for the wrench. Let's see what else. He does come with some glasses. I gotta redo the string came off, so I gotta redo that, which is gonna be fun because it's a tiny string and I got big hands, so you know. And then this is called what else is it called? The classic Kaiotutsu Shogag blade. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm messing up the names on this, but has that brown handle. Pretty cool. I've seen this in the past. Oh, let me put it over here because I'm out of room on that side. Comes with a grappling hook, and the cool thing about the grappling hook, not only does it come with a string, but you can it actually grapples. So that's really cool, and you can put it back down. God, I don't know how we're gonna display this, to be honest. Can't really see it. So I think there's a lot of stuff. Let me push him a little bit to the back so we can put some of this stuff over here on this side. So I think there's a lot of stuff like he does. So basically this is the, what is this called? Where is it? Oh, right hand power glove with 2 right hand swaps. So basically, so this is a now this is cool because like this looks like a Super Nintendo controller back in the day, and you just basically, you know, attach it to one of the hands and he puts it. I'm definitely gonna put this on because this is cool. Like, it's a power glove. That's what this is. It's a power glove. So if you remember from the Nintendo days, power glove was one of those things you put on your hand and supposedly it helps you with the games. I never got it, but you know, anyway, I never got it. And here comes, he has another what do you call it? Headband, or the accessory to the back of the band, which I think this one is split in half, I believe. So this is a little bit more rugged. I mean, like, it's like kind of moving in the wind. Moving in the wind. And then he has his goggles, which are pretty cool. There's a purple lens in there. I'm telling you, man, it's so much. This is a lot. I don't know if this is more stuff than mostly the other figures, but this is a lot. Then he comes with 2 bows. He comes with the Ebo staff with electric, well, actually staff, not bows. Ebo staff with electric FX attachments. So here's what it looks like. And here are the attachments. So you just basically put them on. I guess, I don't know. I think. Yeah, this is easy to do. And this is a real treat that when I got this right before San Diego Comic-Con, I was a little worried. I thought, oh man, it's going to get delivered and I'm not going to be here. But, you know. So here's that. Pretty cool. And of course on the back, I didn't mention that. I should have said that earlier. On the back here, he does have 2 places for the staffs. So you can put them right here. This guy is freaking awesome, man. I'm telling you. I love him. I'm in love with it. I cannot wait for Leo. Jesus Christ. And then, of course, his classic staff. So, has different colors. Of course, brown, and then a darker brown, and then you got the straps in the tan. Which, yeah, I can't. Here, let me zoom out just a little bit. There we go. Perfect. And then he has Metalhead head. Metalhead head. So basically, like, this is a, you know, he works on it. Not too sure. I was thinking that maybe this would have been like a Build-A-Figure, that every single figure would have like maybe something of Metalhead, but I was looking at Leo and I didn't see anything, so I guess not. So, you know, but if they get as far enough to Metalhead, I'm sure, you know, you can swap them out. Now, this, I don't know what this is. Let's see here if I can see it on here. Grappling hook, wristwatch, screwdriver. I don't know what this is. I gotta figure what this is. This is a little piece. And I'm like, I hope nothing came off, but I don't see anything broken from what I see. But it had a little slot, so I have no idea what the hell that is. And it's kind of small, so I'm kind of worried that we might lose it. So I'm gonna make sure to put it. So we have 2 little buddies, which is really cool. I'm not too sure which one's which, but I believe this one is Mouse Bro Magalion, I think. It's a little race car camera thing. This is so freaking cool. It has a little turtle stamp right there, like it's a turtle, no more foot. That is cool. Of course, the eyes are out of flashlights. You can see the duct tape wrapped around the head. There's a camcorder right there. Old school camcorder, of course. Yeah, coming out so he can spy. He's got those wheels and he got some shocks on there. It doesn't bounce up and down, but it does Makes a little squeaky noise, but it does go, it does roll. So that's freaking insane. I'm telling you. Then he comes with another mouser, and I guess this one is Newton. I'm thinking, I don't know. I mean, and of course, just like the other one, he does have the flashlights on his eyes taped up. You know, he's got these little android hands that were attached. He looks like a little Tyrannosaurus Rex, doesn't he? Um, no foot, and he's got the stamp there. I don't think it's not articulated. The mouth is not open, unfortunately. But yeah, this is insane. Like it's just there's all the stuff he comes with. It's just insane how awesome this guy is. I'm just enamored. I'm in love. Yeah. So let's get this guy with some of the accessories. This is gonna take a minute, and then I'll go ahead and get my final thoughts on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1/6 scale Donatello figure from Mondo. We'll be right back. All right, here are my final thoughts on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Donatello figure from Mondo. My God, this guy is fucking awesome. He is badass. Oh man, oh my God, I can't wait till Leo gets here. I'm just like ecstatic, and it's like, man, it's just I tell myself, yeah, no, I'm done collecting. I'm good. Like, I have enough G.I. Joe Classified. I have enough this, but I just can't help myself. It's kind of an addiction. I might have to go to counseling. But anyway, yeah, no, this guy is freaking awesome. I love everything about him. I was kind of freaked out by the head sculpt, but when I put that on and the little goggles and his little, power glove to control his little toys, his little friends, it's so adorable. Now, a couple of things I want to go over real quick. One, first of all, just be careful when you're taking out and swapping the hands. Unfortunately, the ball joint's attached to the figure, so for when I took out try to take out the right hand to put the power glove on, it popped off. Like it didn't break, but it just came off. Like and I was like, what the hell? So I had to kind of get some pliers to pop off the joint from the hand and put it back on. It luckily went on, and I've been working with it. It didn't break, but just be careful with that, especially if it didn't break and it's coming off. Don't pull the ball joint from the body because you will break it. So just know that. Another thing I forgot to mention on the mouser, this guy here, he only articulates with his legs. His hands don't move, so it's a little, that's how they do with those. And the stand is actually a sewer pothole, so that's really or pot. Is it a pothole cover, whatever? So that's really cool. I'm not sure if I'm going to use them, but again, it does have that bendy thing, so you can pose him. In a dynamic pose, which is cool. You just, so that's a really cool touch. We'll see. I might use it, I don't know. I like the way he's standing like that. I think he looks so adorable. I was freaked out by that face sculpt at first, but look at how adorable he looks. I'm loving this. This is a great figure. One of the best, probably the best of the year. I mean, I was impressed by Mondo's Clawful, but now God, this is crazy. So anyway, unfortunately you can't get the timed edition anymore, and the timed edition basically came with extra stuff. The two mousers and this smirking face here. Oh yeah, one thing. I'm sorry. You can actually swap out the heads if you want. You can just pop them off like that, and do some changing. I forgot to mention that. I was putting on that head and it popped up from the top, and I was like, what? And so that's one feature that I forgot to mention that. But like I said, you can't get this anymore, but you can still order him the regular version on mondoshop.com. It's the same thing, same figure, with exception of, like I said, it's missing that one smirking head and the two buddies. I think that's about it. I don't think there's anything else missing. Because he has the two bows. Yeah, it looks like everything else is there. I don't see anything else different. But yeah, but like I said, he's $235 on the website. I think I paid $250 for this one, but $15 for the extra two guys. That's a good deal. So, but yeah, I recommend this guy get him before he sells out, because once he sells out, he's gone, and you'll have to definitely have to hunt those eBay prices, unfortunately. So, you know, that's where it goes. But anyway, so let me know what you think in the comments. I will be at San Diego Comic Con. Look for me. I'll be wearing my Texas Toy Addict shirts. You know, say hi. You know, if you're not gonna be at San Diego Comic Con, I will do a couple of live feeds. I'm gonna try to make it to the GI Joe live feed. It's right at 10 o'clock on Thursday. If I can get through all the people, I'll do a live stream for that. And then on later the afternoon, I think 2 o'clock, we have the Mondo panel, and I'm gonna definitely be there. So, you know, just watch, you know, just stay tuned, jump in, you know, like and subscribe to my channel to get more stuff. Let me know what you think about the new setup. I think I'm looking at it, and it looks nice. So hopefully, you know, I get more videos out for you guys. But anyway, so thank you all for all your support, and until next time, we'll see you later.
Ladies and gentlemen,
make sure you like, share, and subscribe.